Straight back into it with Tuesday's Guardian. And does all pornography encourage violence to women? Of course not, just the kind that women like, it turns out. But Nick?
Don't know what that's about, but yeah, MPs urge crackdown on pornography to tackle violence against women, and the claim is that watching porn will lead to actual violence. I'm never certain because it's in The Guardian, but maybe it does. I don't know. They claim there's evidence for it, but I don't really see it in the article. But it's always tricky, isn't it? Obviously, anything involving children is absolutely disgusting, and those people should be punished in whatever way we can. But should porn be banned, or is it, as a libertarian type person, you think, oh, it's ridiculous to try and control porn? But for the good of society, it's obviously not a good thing, is it? And men, to their shame, it said Pornhub was visited by 15 million UK adults in just September. 50% of men, 16% women. So it's 50%.
There are some interesting stats on it. I know, and I don't want to expose too much sort of awareness of what's been going on. I do know for a fact that Pornhub have sort of cleaned up their act quite a bit. And it is still hardcore pornography by any standards, but they have taken some fairly serious measures, I believe, over the last few years to limit the amount of content that remotely looks like it's actually happening, for instance. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a... You know what I mean? Like candid camera type stuff or whatever. It feels very much more tame now, but it's still way on from... I mean, it's 1,000-old tatty, dog-eared stand-up comedy routines about, in my day, porn used to come in a carrier bag, in a ditch, and you had to peel the pages apart,
Didn't you used to, write, pornographic stuff
yourself? Oh, I used to write porn myself as well, yes, briefly. Well, it was readers' letters. It wasn't sort of, I wasn't, heavily involved in the industry.
Weren't you the precursor to 50 Shades of Grey, essentially?
I guess I was, and if I'd seen which way the wind was blowing, I felt it was on the way out then. But yeah, I mean, kids, young people can see extraordinarily graphic acts now at an age where perhaps, it can be, I don't know.
But it's also the parents' responsibility when it comes to giving children smartphones. The reality is no child under the age of 16 should have a smartphone. No. There is no need for them. They shouldn't be on social media.
I don't think wives should have them either.
No, I completely agree with you. It should just
wives
be for the men.
Servants.
Well, yeah, exactly. Finally, someone say it like it is, Simon. I've always liked you, mate.
The only other concern is that they're going to use it, though, to beef up the online safety bill. The online safety bill terrifies me because it's just the online censorship bill, basically, and Ofcom's going to have far too much involvement, and it's all very questionable. So, obviously, porn, not a great thing for society, but also clamping down on the internet too much, also not good.
It is. I mean, it's a great thing for an individual to restrict their access to it if they can. I do believe that. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. It's going to be an extraordinarily blunt instrument that's used to rid us of a few problematic cases.